This is planet Earth. Here we see the Netherlands, a small country existing beneath sea level. Zooming in, we focus on Rotterdam. Focusing more closely, we happen upon the NAI, the New Architectural Institute, guarding masses of information intended for consumption by the human race. The NAI is made up of fragmented parts, bound together through time and space. The museum, archives, library and office spaces function to serve the human race. In some cases, this does not happen successfully. There are conflicts between the two. Masses approach the NAI daily, but here we follow only three people intent on exposing the NAI for what it is, 3 individuals intent on conflict. As they pass by the glistening waters of the Institute, we see glances exchanged between the humans, the facade, and the structure. Both structure and facade are interlinked and wreaking havoc with the internal environment of this structure. Built from a series of stacked columns and steel beams, this structure hangs and ties itself from above, reaching towards the heavens. Looking closer into the situation, we see the structure brings about thermal bridges. These bridges disturb air movements and disrupt local, internal airspaces. The NAI, built as it is, a glazed box suspended between thermally conductive steel beams and columns, permits exposure of sun from all angles, across all facades, for all times of the day, every day of the year. The humans are powerless to prevent such discomfort. There is nowhere for them to hide from these sharp rays. There is nowhere for the radiant soda heat to go. It dilapidates into the room, disturbing airflow more so, aggravating the humans further and making them more determined to expose the failings of the architecture. There is one benefiting feature of this glazed box, however, the views. The humans rejoice in this. Alas, this view is often denied. The one remediating feature of this glazed box is refuted in a weak attempt to block the sun rays, with a series of broken, dirty blinds. Instead of looking outwards, the humans are greeted with a mass of off-white hanging fabrics, shards of light penetrating through the obvious gaps, and heat radiating inwards. Within the library, the books themselves are often used as shading devices. Humans wish not to block the forces of nature from existing within, but to embrace them. Humans wish to introduce new structures and systems to rectify this building, to encourage the use of nature within. Through a common approach, they wish to work with the existing schemes, to promote the use of low-tech passive systems, to create comfortable working conditions with a minimal impact on energy consumption. They aim to develop the southerly facades of the NAI. Through clever adaptations, these humans wish to improve internal conditions, making changes in detail only for the good, changes to re-emphasize the original concept of transparency. A place with a comfortable environment, a place where people will enjoy their time. Humans focus their energy on specific issues. There is a requirement to control nature, to control the sun, and to invoke controlled winds within the structure. Treating the structure as a single bound envelope, the humans add an extra skin, creating a buffer zone between the internal and the external, an in-between space, a space for exchange. Through defining controlled zones of discomfort within the facade, humans are able to define zones of comfort within internal spaces. Internal spaces of comfort are formed. The conflict is over.